right. We live. I forgot to do the thing where I check to see if my audio works. Well, I guess I didn't forget to do it. I just forgot to prepare for it. So we'll see if it works. Yes, it works. Hello, Reading 3640 Studios. Get rid of these cheap-ass things. I need to get a new pair of headphones. Hello. Hello there. Oh, I do say hello. I'm not sure which meme I prefer. Oh, I say hello. Or, hello there. General Kenobi. My desk is a mess. So, I thinks we are going to do some trains today. I have all my database stuff fixed for now. You know, until literally anything happens. Then it will break again, because that's how Trains works. Trains is marketed to you as a train simulator, but actually it's a fixing broken assets similar. So, let me get things set up here. All right. Hello there. Have you heard about Crazy Caboose Creations? Who hasn't at this point? It's sad. It really is. It's tragic. I did know about him beforehand. I didn't really know him. He popped up on my Twitter feed, partially due to the fact that I was in at least one group chat with him. We had it was more we both had mutual contacts and both lived in Pennsylvania. But yeah, so I knew about him. So yeah, I'm just not as emotional about it as most of the community is. Not to insult that in any way, shape or form. It's just that's not how I am. I'm pretty blunt. Not blunt. Numb. I'm kind of emotionally numbed to these sort of things. I've even like the closest of my aunts and uncles, like and other relatives that like I've been surprisingly close with. They died, and it was just kind of like, okay, it happened. So yeah. All you guys on spring break. I had spring break back in March. Though May 12th is my last day of class. I don't have a calendar with me, so I think May 12th is a Wednesday. So yeah, May 12th may be the last after class stream, at least of this semester. You know, we will probably return come my next set of classes, but we're not going to have any after class stream during summer. Dustin, we are children, though. Okay, well, it still doesn't make sense as to why college should have spring break the same time the rest of the world has spring break. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're the ones doing it wrong. I'm the one that's doing it wrong. Yeah, no streams during the summer. I'm gonna try and do some other stuff. Also, I may try and get some filming done at the... Yes, I saw the premiere. So the fun fact about the after class stream, it's not immediately after class. There's like an hour to 2 hours that I take to myself before I start these streams. So I did say that. Why would you make me do summer school? No, I want to go to more operating sessions. I'm going to do different content during the summer, hopefully. And then when I start classes up in the fall, we'll start this again. Different bat time, though. Same bat channel, different bat time. Different bat time, same bat channel. So, I'm going to finish my cracker. Then, I'm going to share the screen with you guys. Actually, some Eddie and Johnson custom showcases would be lit. I should finish redoing my Eddie and Johnson so I can do an Eddie and Johnson showcase. They're kind of on the back burner right now. Because, yeah, I did them in 2020. But yeah, I did them in 2020, and then I thought they were good, but they really weren't. But then late 2020, I did them in early 2020. Late 2020, I upped my ante with Henry here. This was the me realizing my true potential. And then all of a sudden, this became shit by comparison. So, why not make a series during the summer? Because I don't have the stuff to make the series that I want to make. For me, making a series is not as simple as just film the stuff, at least for me. I have a whole narrative planned. You know, I don't just want to like film simple stories. I have a whole narrative. And to do that whole narrative, I need to make lots of shit. Here's the problem about making lots of shit. It takes a long time to make shit. It also takes a lot of green paper. And unfortunately, although it is possible to print green paper, it is not possible to legally print that specific kind of green paper. So we have problems. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna start screen sharing a while, so that way you have something interesting to look at. Oh, hey, there you go. Look at Sleeping Sydney. Sleeping there, all forgetful like. Yes, and yes, I did finally re-download some Thomas content. I haven't re-downloaded all of the Thomas content yet, but that's why I use cardboard and masking tape, as it's cheap. Yeah. Wouldn't really. Why is he sleeping? Because that's his default face mask. It is. I think there's a way to change it, but I don't know. And even if there is, I couldn't be bothered because I can just change it when I spawn him. Yeah. And it's the default face mask because it's listed alphabetically. And asleep starts with an A. Oh. One minute, people. All right. We're actually going to do this one. We're not doing that one. I wanted to look at that one. We're going to be doing this one. My new holiday is known as Creepy Crimbo. It's a nothing holiday. It's a nothing holiday with no significance whatsoever, and I'd just there. It's just there, so people can take a day off work. Yes, Milwaukee. It is how you pronounce it, right? Milwaukee? Yeah, Milwaukee. Special holiday is my favorite day on Sodor. You gotta love. No, you're still getting Milwaukee. It's just a different route. I got 2 Milwaukees. Though one is a freelance. I'm not sure if the other one's freelance or not, but so yeah. We still doing Milwaukee. Just let me turn my stuff on, and I just realized that I forgot to share the audio with you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and go do that. Stop sharing. Then we're gonna start sharing again. Share audio. Do-de-do. Doop-de-doo. Alrighty then. You know, the Milwaukee Road was one of the only railways in the USA to be electrified. Alrighty then. So let's get into this and let me know what the volume is like. Actually, I gotta turn the volume back on because I turned it off last time I had trains on because it was just playing the stupid menu music because I was just looking at my trains, just looking at my trains in the menu, and I didn't want to hear the stupid menu music, especially when I go over to my Google Docs and start doing stuff. So I turned the volume off. And it was the only railroad of its magnitude to be fully electrified. Honestly, that makes sense for America. Whenever we're choose between a environmentally unsafe version and an environmentally friendly alternative, we always pick the less safe version. So yeah, that, and I guess, big companies would call that expensive. Yeah, Lemmy does that. Don't take it personal. It's just a Lemmy thing. I've gone a long period of time without receiving a reply from Lemmy. Yeah, now that yeah, no, they were literally running out of money. Yeah, that's also a thing. I was speaking in the ironic sense, but or not the ironic sense, sarcastic, whatever. It's not just that he's not good at responding to messages on time. It's just think about how many people message him. I mean, think about it. He's a popular guy. I wouldn't call him a big user, but he's a bigger user. And he has a lot of people who like messaging him. So yeah, he has a lot of messages. A terrible management team, and were eventually brought out by the SOO Railroad. Okay. So today involves a few trips from Littleport to Levitt Lumbers and back to the yard for other pickups. The first train we have to collect is 6 boxcars for the lumber loading area. As soon as the returning locomotive passes us, we may start. So yeah, and that engine already passed. So here we go. Let's try and be a tad bit prototypical here. Oh, Sioux Railroad. Okay. we go. You know, there is a way high quality Milwaukee GP9 one jointed rail, though it costs money. Yeah, I only right now I have all of like I know this isn't like super high quality, but it's good enough for me. It's what came with this route, and I'm just gonna stick with that. Couple to the box cars, but at this moment we don't need the wood chip hoppers or the log wagons. Uncouple them so we only have the box cars. Alrighty then. So is the Magic Railway thing canceled this year or something? Start the trip to Levitt. They made an announcement about that. Yeah, it's canceled for this year. Since you know, we couldn't have our shit in order, and this virus is still hopping around in 2021. All right, and because I'm a prototypical man, normalizing switches is a thing that I do. Boxcars are slowly being phased out by intermodal cars, and it isn't long until a boxcar is a rare sight on railroads. America is obsessed with boxcars on railroads. The heck are intermodal cars? Intermodal cars are those big, long flatbeds that they just stick tractor trailers on top of. Trailers without wheels. That's why they're called intermodals. They're intermodule. They can be a trailer or they can be stuck on a flatbed. And yeah, now I just answered it. And because stream is delayed, you probably already have that answer before I even had the chance to give it to you. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There's boxcars. Penn Central is our rearmost boxcar. Gonna come up here and make a stop. And then we'll go and do our switching. Very short job. Oh, not a short job, but it's a short distance. I should clarify. Head on to the Levitt Industrial branch to pick up the loaded boxcars, and then come back to the siding to couple to the empty boxcars so they can be pushed in. Yes, I uncoupled them. I found out there are 9 steam engines total in Massachusetts, and none of them are running. But there is a heritage railroad kind of near me. Yes, the Penn Central, the epitome of quality railroading. Become one with the boxcar. By the way, the first result when searching up Penn Central is just talking about how rubbish it was. Yeah, I gathered that from the sarcastic energy. Whenever someone says something is the epitome of something, they usually mean the exact opposite. I'm pretty sure this crossing would be one of those, like, where you stopped and then made sure it was clear and then proceeded. But I'm just not fucking with them. I'll do the proper crossings proper, but I'm gonna do an improper crossing improper. Second result on YouTube is their company movie about them just begging the governments for funding. Head back to the siding to collect the empty boxcars. Okay. So, because I want another opinion on this, I assume there's more to it than that. I'm assuming that that's an incomplete comment. My opinion is red. All right. Do I actually have to pause and read this? What does you think? Dak said he would. Okay, I'm not going to read that aloud. I think that is a bit overboard. What does you think? Well, I think it's the classic, of course, but maybe. People typically say the but maybe, but they typically actually follow the of course. I don't think he means he would actually kill and torture people. I think he means he is very pissed off. It is called exaggeration, hyperbole. You know, that thing that humans do. Everyone leaps down Dax's ass about everything. Leave the kid alone. He's 15. I think. Around that. He hasn't yet reached the age of reason. And even I, a 20-year-old, even thought, damn, I'd like to stab the guy who did that. Everyone has dark thoughts. Some of us are just balls enough to actually say them. But that doesn't mean we mean them. No, Dax is 14, actually. Point even further. There's a difference between heat in the moment and actual murderous tendencies, and Dax is far from the latter. I don't think he is. Wait. No. Okay. I flipped it around. Yes, he's far from actual murderous tendencies. When I first read that, I completely flip-flopped it. And it's like, are you saying Dax actually intends to murder someone? Uh-huh. We do constantly rail on Dax for no good reason. Correct. Like, Dax isn't going to kill somebody, I don't think. Hopefully. Well, if he does, he probably won't get caught because his parents are lawyers. Maybe. No, maybe he just won't get convicted because they'll be able to do it in a way that it's airtight. It's like, no, he didn't murder anybody. I haven't talked to him much either, but the few times I have talked to him, I mean, he's just an energetic teenager. I mean, literally everyone agrees with him, judging by the tweet likes and retweets. Yeah. I'm there. Because, for one, it's not like there are some people that you can just get away with threatening murder. I think people who are desecrating a dead kid and interfering with the grieving process are among those people. So, yeah. Literally the nicest person in the world could threaten to murder these people, and I wouldn't bat an eye. So, yeah. But with that out of the way, I'm gonna come back over here and flap the swatch. Shit. I thought I... Okay, good. I won't hit the marker. Before... Not... I didn't kill the boxcars. They're perfectly fine. I just roughed them up a bit. Carefully push the train into the lumber pickup area, the same area where we pick up the loaded lumber train. From. And don't worry if some boxcars are loaded with just... Okay. You hurt their feelings. Well, too bad, so sad then. I never hurt the ship's feelings. You were all the people that were like trying to hound on him. I was trying to be calm and considerate. You know what I just realized? No, probably shouldn't do that. Or should I? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? That's what we'll do. We'll leave the boxcars, the ones we're taking away, I mean, right out on the main line. Then we'll clear the siding. And then when we come back, we'll just run around the cars via the siding. Because a long time ago, I would have thought that wasn't prototypical. But then I started going to op sessions. And stuff like that happened. And leaving cars out on the main line started happening a lot. Sometimes my genius is frightening. Yeah, because typically I'd kind of have to do what the session says, but then I didn't. But then I didn't, and all the markers did their things. So now I can do new things. Yesterday, the Popo found a World War II grenade in my neighborhood. It was chaos for like 3 hours, but everyone is fine. Basically, 1278, a preserved steam locomotive, was poorly maintained and ended up I was about to say ended up giving up. Ended up blowing up, giving 3 men third-degree burns. Metal. Also sad. I don't like train suicide. Though I guess it wasn't train suicide, since it was caused by improper maintenance. See, some people don't deserve to preserve locomotives. It gave up, quit the job, and started a new life in Canada. No, it didn't start a new life. Let's see, Western Pacific, Union Pacific, Cotton Belt, Southern, Rock Island, Penn Central. Wow, I think these all might actually be prototypical boxcars. It was actually a Canadian locomotive. I thought the bus was going to hit it. Well, he has a life in Canada. uh, all right. Gonna just carefully bring the train to a halt. Oh, hey, I have that lumberyard on the iPad version of Trains. Oh, do you? It's now at the age of steam roundhouse, safely stored away from the elements. Well, that's good to hear that now, after it's literally blown up, that it's stowed away safely. Anyway, let's get this engine. Back out on the main line. Let's see, where does this track go? I forget. It goes here. I forget what this is. Power mill. All right then. Won't bother resetting the switch then. What the heck, dude? Why? I might just have to shove the whole slot of boxcars back, coupled to these, just so that it registers that it's been uncoupled from. catch these cars before they run away. All right, I guess I have to go. I guess once I get back to my train, I have to shove it all the way down here and then couple to this boxcar and uncouple, and then maybe things will work like they're supposed to. Oh, I'm speeding. That's not allowed. Or, maybe once I recouple to my train, it'll do what happened last time and everything will just be hunky-dory. Oh. Guys, just know that just because I'm not verbally responding to the chat doesn't mean I don't see it. I don't have a response. Oh, Conrail, CSX, Rio Grande, that company, Southern. And that's Denver and Rio Grande Western. Thank you. Well, sorry. Okay. All right. Should I back up and set off that marker? Or should I just keep heading on? You know what? Well, obviously, I don't need to hit it because otherwise I would have had problems before. So I'm just going to count my blessings and take this train. One down the line. Oh, yes, I see that now. Denver and Rio Grande Western. KCS. Southern. Oh. Having fun driving the train with my Brooks curs. Yes?
Are you still in class?
No.
Oh, you're done?
I'm on stream.
Oh. Dad was gonna ask you to go get food for us. I guess that's gonna be a very much no for you.
Hold on a minute, Wyatt.
Yeah.
All right, people. Looks like something's come up. I don't exactly want to just cancel the stream because it's not like it's important. So back to the Canadian Pacific. Basically, in January, was returning to Nelson when the rail barge tipped over and fell into the river. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how long we've been going for. Because I know we haven't been going for that long. Oh, we've almost been going for an hour now. You could pause and come back in a bit. I'm okay with an intermission when it's like for like the we'll come to this for a moment. I'm okay with the intermissions when it's like, you know, a 14-hour long stream. But this ain't no 14-hour long stream. It's still at the bottom of the lake to this day. It'll never move again. You know what, people? Since I've obviously it's been an hour. That's my minimum length for one of these live streams. I feel like I've given you enough that I've given you something. I've given you a good time. Also, it seems that I've screwed up this session to the point where I'd have to go all the way back to the lumber yard to hit that trigger. I never realized I was referencing Grand Puff until you said that. So yeah, I think we have hurt the feelings of boxcars. No, we haven't. These boxcars don't have faces. Stream success. Yes, I'm denoting this stream a success. So I think I'm going to disappear for the evening. So yeah. I think we've had a decent time. And, you know, the fact that these things are weekly makes me not, you know, care too much if they're short. So, with all that out of the way, thank you everyone for tuning in. As short as it may have been, though it wasn't that short. It's an hour long. You sat here for an hour. That was a long time listening to me babble. But yeah. See ya.